Good morning, my dear friends. Hopefully, all of you are very well. I love you because you study math. You are maths lover. You belongs to my community. Okay. Uh, Before that, I start. I must say, never forget to subscribe my channel because your subscription basically encourages me. Okay. Uh, this is not very difficult, this is not the big deal. By simple little effort you can get a star. You must watch each and every question and then must do by your own hand, closing my video. First, the right method: first listen completely and then off it, and then take paper and attempt it by yourself. And then end of the day, wherever you feel confusion and difficulty what I spoke, you can check and listen again. This is the right method, that's why I'm doing this, and this is the right way. And I can do this all paper in 15 to 20 minutes. All unseen papers I must say I can do in 15 or 20 minutes. So time is never a short for this. But if you have the command on the subject, if your concepts are clear, then time is never a problem for this type of the paper. If I can do this type of paper in 20 minutes or in 30 minutes, why not you can also do that. And at the most you can take 45 minutes, maximum 1 hour. So just listen. I'm going to start and give you brief explanation, and in my brief explanation mean I give full concept. Now I'm going to start. First question: look, solve the inequality. This is the inequality, modulus, which carries modulus function on both sides. Whenever you see modulus bar on both sides, the simple way, you can square on both sides. Okay, by squaring on both sides you will have 9 times 4x square minus 4x plus 1, and on the other side x square plus 8x plus 16. And then bring your right side to the left side and simplify, and your this quadratic inequality is greater than 0. And then you must plot it, and you will have parabola type shape, and then see the set of the values which fulfill this given inequality. Okay, you have to give your answer in the form of inequalities. Okay, signs matter a lot for this type question. Numbers matter, but not too much. Okay, so signs of the inequality matters a lot, remember that. Now my next question: showing all your working, solve this trigonometric equation. Is once again very simple question. You can open this you can open this inequality by using double angle identity. Here you can use sine theta minus 30 mean sine theta cos 30 minus cos 30 sine theta plus cos theta is equal to 2 sine theta. Then bring other terms toward there and simplify. As you see, sine 30 is equal to 1 over 2, and cos 30 is square root 3 over 2. Okay, so you need to use these values and then simplify and give your working in simplified form. I don't think you will have any confusion in this question. Okay, now let's move toward next question. Here I think this is the sweet dish. Some people say that October November's paper are always easy, but it seems really easy, but this is not true in general. Sometimes some people say, but I will say that papers are never difficult or never easy, but it matters. What matters? Your concept. If your concept is good, then papers are almost like. Okay, and this is here, he is saying to integrate. Simply take ln x, your ln x as v, and x cube as I always take du. So uh, by lining on rough side, take v and then derivate it. Ln x, v is ln x, and this derivative is 1 over x. And in same way, du is x raised minus 3, and then integrate it, and you will have x minus 2 over minus 2. And then you use the formula which I frequently use, uv minus integral of uv prime, and you will have simple solution for this integral questions, right? Now I'm going toward next question. Okay, we are, my dear, my friend, it's again simple question. Just limits are added there. You plug these limits, first upper limit and then minus lower limit, in the answer you already found in previous part. You will see that you have this answer. When he said give your answer in this form, you have to give this answer. And now here, this is simple exponential equation. It's once again very simple question, my dear. This question be cracked easily. If you let e raise x is equal to y, then this equation becomes y plus 1 over y plus 1 is equal to 4. You will see that this equation can be transferred into quadratic equation in terms of y, and then you need to find the value of y. End of the day you will find the value of y, and you will put each value of y is equal to e raise x, and then take ln on both sides. You will have the corresponding values of x. That's it. Always follow the instructions. Examiner is expecting what he is expecting. He is expecting what I have asked. Is the candidate giving that answer, is giving same response? So always follow the examiner's instructions. Now this question is again very simple. The equation of this, the gradient of the curve is equal to this. The gradient of the curve is equal to 1 only at one point. So my dear, first you apply product rule. This is x, and the derivative of this would be 1 over 8 minus x time minus 1 plus ln 8 minus x time 1, and this would be dy over dx, and then replace dy dx by equal to 1, and then simplify. You will see that you have this answer, right? Is there any issue? I don't think you will have any issue. Okay, let's move toward next question. Okay, verify by calculation that a lies between 2.9 and 3.1. Actually, he has supposed that x is a. Okay, and you can convert all above equation in terms of a by replacing x is equal to a, and then produce function from there, taking all terms on one side, either on right side, and say fa is equal to that, and then turn by turn take 2.9 and 3.1 and plug there. You will see that the value of fa is changing by sign. One would be positive and the other would be negative, so this way you can verify. And then you can take the midpoint of this value and take that value is a.1, and then you can carry on. First you will calculate a1, a2, a3, a4, and wherever. Okay, you see each answer you have to give to 4 decimal places. First your calculation must be done for 4 decimal places. Okay, then end of the day you have to give the answer up to 2 decimal places. Your answer must be repeated having the same 2 decimal places of. Okay, So that would be the answer for this. And now this is my dear question 6 is here. My dear, he is saying a curve is such that gradient at general point with coordinate this is proportion to y square over x. The curve passes through the point with this by setting up a differential equation. Find the equation of the curve expressing y in terms of x. Look, so the important word in this question here, the gradient at general point. So gradient is dy dx. Gradient is dy dx. And this is proportional to y square over x. So your dy over dx sine of proportionality is equal to, dy dx sine of proportionality y square over x, and then you can replace that proportionality sign by is equal to by introducing the constant term k, and then you can calculate the value of k by using the value of x and y there. Okay, and e and 2, you need 2 points to calculate the value of k and xy. Okay, and then by setting differential, find the exact value of the curve. Okay, first you will have your equation dy dx is equal to k time y square over x, and then use separation of variable method. What is separation of variable? You can see that, you can watch my previous video where I have explained it in detail. Just bring all y variable on one side and x variable on x side, including dy and dx, and then integrate on both sides and see which rule works for integration there, what type of the functions are there. And end of the day you will have two constant k and second constant, the constant of integration, and then by using these 2 points you can solve the equation, and your answer must be in terms of x for y. Y should be the subject for this question. That's it. Now moving toward next question. Here I'm here. My dear, today I'm in sleeping mode, but somebody requested me. That's why I cannot refuse. Okay, if someone needs help in this paper, why not? I thought do and upload this on YouTube. Okay, so excuse me, I apologize if there is a little bit problem in my teaching and explanation for this question. Okay, now let's move. This is once again trigonometric equation. Find the exact coordinate. Here this is u over v, and I told you v square in the denominator, then use derivative v as it is, as I am supposing 3 cos x is u and 2 plus sin x is v. Use derivative v as it is minus v's derivative u as it is. So 2 plus sin x whole square in the denominator, and in the numerator you have to write minus 3 sin x times 2 plus sin x minus 3 cos x as it is times only cos x, and you simplify. You can put it equal to 0, as this is clearly mentioned in this question that you need stationary point, so you must put your dy dx is equal to 0, as this is the requirement for stationary point, and you will have the exact coordinate of x. When he is saying exact coordinate, it means you have not to give your answer in decimal form or in significant figure form. He is saying give your answer exact whole numbers, fractions, or in thirds form. My dear, here, as you already have found your answer, apply the limits, and by applying the limit you can easily find the value of a, because you have to give your answer that would be in terms of a and put it equal to 1 and simplify to get the value of a. Okay, you can use the result of previous part. Now I'm here again. Here you have this, and look, this is once again simple question of partial fraction. First let a is equal to a over 1 minus 2x plus b over 2 minus x only, because these are linear factors, then plus c over 2 minus x whole square, and then uh, simplify these fractions by making same LCM on both sides, and then by comparing the coefficient find the value of a, b and c. That would be the simple answer for this question. Okay, and now he is saying hence obtain fx in ascending power of x up to the including term of x square. As you have already done previous part, use the result of that a over that, mean whatever you have done a over that, and then write the value of a and time 2 plus, sorry, 1 minus 2x, and in same way plus b into 2 minus x raised minus 1, and then plus c into 2 minus x whole square minus 2, I mean. And you already have found the value of a, b and c there. And then in next step, convert all your these simple expression 1 minus 2x 2 minus x into 1 plus x form. 1 plus x form, I mean capital X. It would be 1 is already there, because 1 minus 2x can be written 1 plus into minus 2x in the bracket. But in the second part you need to make 2 as a common element, so first you take 2 common, then this would be 1 minus x over 2, and then you can use the rule 1 plus x. 1 plus x raised n, this is binomial expansion, and the formula for the binomial expansion is 1 plus nx plus n time n minus 1 over 2 factorial time x square, I mean capital X here. Okay, and simplify and then collect the term, constant term, x term and x square term, and you can ignore the other terms because you are choosing binomial expansion, as he's also saying the same thing. This way, my dear, you can crack this question. Okay, today my cursor is also not working properly. I'm feeling it. Now this is complex number question, and here without using calculator, in modern calculator you can feed all this data and you can easily get the answer. I think you can simplify your you can verify your answer end of the day, but he's saying showing all steps mean you need steps for this question. So show steps and do clear working. And how you will do it, just take the conjugate of minus 2 iota, that would be 1 plus 2 iota, and then 2 plus 6 iota time 1 plus 2 iota over 1 plus 2 iota, 2 plus 6 iota into 1 plus 2 iota over 1 minus 2 iota into 1 plus 2 iota becomes 1 square minus 2 iota square. Wherever you see iota square, that becomes minus 1, and you can plug easily that value and simplify. You will have your answer in the form of x plus iota y. The number without iota is x and the number with iota is y. That's the imaginary part. And now here, as you already have done that part, just first calculate r. R mean real part square plus imaginary part squares square root of all. This r mean basically the magnitude, the modulus of already found simplified answer. And theta mean argument, that is tan inverse of imaginary part our real part of this same question which we have previously done. One thing, this question can be done, this same question, the first part and second part can also be done in different ways, in couple of ways basically. By modulus argument, first calculating modulus of this and then modulus of this, and then argument of this and argument of this, and then r1 over r2. If I say r1 is a modulus of this and r2 is the modulus of this, and then argument of this minus argument of this, but this is long way. But you can simply use the rule I told you. First simplify this as you have done in previous part, and then calculate the modulus and argument for this and give your answer. Write your answer in this form and give the answer. That would be enough, sufficient. It's most simple question, yaar. This paper, I this is like, I think students who sit in that exam were very, very lucky basically. And now here you have to sketch this data in Argand diagram. This is z minus 3 iota, modulus is less than 1. Basically this is the disk and the center is 0 and 3 and radius is 1. So you will see that center is lying on y-axis at 3 0 0 3 I mean, and the maximum point will go to 4 and the lowest one will come at 2. But and second is this real part z is greater than 0. This means he is saying he's saying x is less than 0. So x is less than 0 mean x is negative, so this would be in the second quadrant. And he is asking you find the greatest value of argument z. Argument z mean the point where the point which satisfy both these inequalities, and you have to calculate the angle of that point. As it is mentioned, this is z, so this means argument center as origin. So take any point which makes the farthest point as with respect to angle. So this would be, you can plot the tangent from the origin to the second quadrant. That would be, I think, uh, 3 to 1 unit. Yes, that would be 1, sorry, minus 1, and 3 would be the other point, and of that point you can easily calculate argument by taking tan inverse of y coordinate of that point over horizontal point of that coordinate. And this can be simplified by taking right angle triangle, first pi over 2 plus that angle. Okay, so this way you can do that question. Now moving next. My dear, this is plane question again. So plane has been excluded from your syllabus, so I'm skipping right now this question. Next time inshallah I will explain only vectors question, um, not planes questions, and I will give you detailed explanation on that. Okay, never miss that. And if you want to see my these type of videos, never forget to subscribe my channel, right? I think you have enjoyed the math, and that's what I can say. Okay, Allah Hafiz.